Real quickly before we begin, I want to thank this video's sponsor, carmarshal.com. Carmarshal.com can save you lots of money on buying used or new vehicles, cars, trucks, school buses. If you want to save money, I'll have a link in the description down below. I know I'm going to
Watch, cop punch innocent man in the head 12 times and joke about it with fellow cops. Infuriating video shows police beat up, kidnap, and charge an innocent man and then laugh and joke about it after. By Matt Agorist, April 29, 2018. Camden County, New Jersey. Edward Minguella had done nothing wrong and was simply walking home last February when he was attacked by Camden County Police Officer Nicholas Romantino. The subsequent attack was captured on video and immediately sparked outrage. Now, however, a new video has just been released of the officers laughing and joking about beating up this innocent man. On February 22, Minguella was walking home from a nearby store, and as the surveillance footage shows, he was approached by Romantino. Officers claim they were responding to a call about a man with a gun, but Minguella had no such gun. As the video shows, police run up on Minguella with guns drawn and he immediately complies with their orders to put his hands up. However, as they attempt to handcuff him, he appears to slightly pull away. That's when all hell broke loose. Romantino slams the nonviolent man to the ground and begins punching him in the head. Boom, boom, boom. Romantino delivers blow after blow to the head of Minguella as he yells at the man who is simply trying to defend himself from being killed by police to put your hands behind your back. In total, Romantino would deliver 12 massive blows to the head and face of Minguella, who is begging the officer to stop, asking, "Why you hitting me like that, bro?" Bringing Minguella to the car, Romantino pats him down, finding nothing on or near the scene. At one point, Minguella accused Romantino of kicking him after he called him a name. After he was kidnapped and thrown in the back of the cruiser, Minguella continued to ask the driver, Officer Peter Sanchez, why he was arrested. "You'll have to ask the officer that arrested you," he replies. In the video obtained through a FOIA request by NJ.com, it then shows Romantino laughing about beating the innocent man, showing off his swollen knuckles as a trophy. "That guy. He's always giving us a hard time, that guy," Romantino said. "Not anymore," he said as his comments were met with laughter by his fellow cops, who seemed entirely resolute in the notion of attacking, beating, and kidnapping an innocent man. According to Minguella, He was then brought to the hospital to be treated for his injuries. But police, who then turned off their body cameras, told Minguella that if he got treated for his injuries they would fabricate even more erroneous and even felony charges against him. Minguella says this forced him to forego the treatment and he left. However, on the advice of an attorney, Minguella went back to the hospital the next day and was treated for a concussion and a fractured wrist. According to Devin Jacob, Minguella's attorney, who is threatening to sue police over the alleged civil rights violations, the call to police is a recurring problem. Someone is apparently using police to punish Minguella by making anonymous calls to the police to report him. Thanks to the actions of Romantino, it has worked, and now Minguella has not only been brutally beaten, but he's also facing charges of resisting arrest and obstruction. Jacob has since asked the prosecutor to throw out the charges, however, they still remain active. According to NJ.com, the Camden County Prosecutor's Office said last week that no charges will be filed against Romantino, because video of the incident shows Minguella was resisting by pulling his arms away from Romantino's grasp. However, he remains on unpaid leave as the police department conducts its own internal affairs investigation.
Stop moving! Stop moving! Stop moving! Put your hands up! Put your hands up! Put your hands up, man! You don't see my hands? Yo, put your fucking hand behind your back! Stop touching me! Put your hands behind your back! Put your hand behind your back! Put your hand behind your back! Put your hand behind your back! Hey, stop. Bro. You ain't have to hit me like that, bro. You ain't have to hit me like that, bro. You ain't have to hit me like that, bro. Oh my God, bro. Oh my God, bro. Bro. What you want me to do, bro? Stand up. Alright, how you want? Stand up. Damn, bro. Damn, bro. You really hit me like that, bro? You feel gangster, bro? You like I didn't fight you, bro. Right. I got you, bro. Why you hit me like that, bro? Why you hit me, bro? Alright, bro. You don't gotta abuse me, bro. Just talk to me, bro. That's it.
Yeah, that guy, he always giving us a hard time, that guy.
I am more.
How you feel, man? You adrenaline dumping right now?
We should press and get to the hospital after that. Probably get him up a little bit.
Okay, we'll go meet Sanchez at the hospital then.
All I seen was like a bright light, the cop pointing a gun at me, and he said, "Put your hands up, put your hands up." I put my hands up, and then the other cops, they start coming, screaming, "Put your hands up, put your hands up." I was like, my hands is already up. And then I guess that's when the cop came close to me. He holstered one of the cops holstered a pistol, and then they still screaming, "Put your hands up." I was like, my hands is up. And then that's when he grabbed me, and just grabbed me by my neck and threw me on the floor, and then started to punch me in the head. And the whole time he's screaming, "Stop resisting, stop resisting." And I wasn't even resisting. You could see my hand was in front of my head. I was trying to block it while the other cop had his knee right here on this arm. He just kept hitting me, kept hitting me. And then they took me to the hospital and gave me 2 tickets and told me to go about my business.
Hey Charlotte County, this is Charlotte County Cop Watch, and I just wanted you to know that I am using this stuff under fair use. And also remember to like and subscribe this channel. Also too, keep in mind I do not make any money on YouTube. This is 5 hours work a day, you know, fighting for freedom. And you can donate with PayPal and Patreon. I just want you to think about this. If everybody gives to PayPal and Patreon, Patreon is every month. Actually, PayPal you can do every month. I have 12,000 subscribers. If everybody gives, I can quit my regular job and go full-time investigations on Charlotte County and possibly even more and beyond. So just keep that in mind. If everybody helps out, I can go full-time doing this. Thanks.